false alarm. Nah, it's not. Did it and I never sold my soul. Yeah. Devil never gonna hold me close. Nah. You can put that on the Holy Ghost. I'm a night owl like I'm OVO. Hit a dance with it like a do-si-do. No, this is not my first rodeo. No luck needed, no four-leaf clove. Yes, I know it look like Cody Cole. Content list or the YouTube pages. Nintendo, I don't do 2K. Just sweet 16s, I don't do souffle. But rich in taste with a few toothaches. Look, let me take them all bag. For the whole studio in a backpack. Little kid in the back with a black cat. Making hits in the class like Jack Black did. That's passion, I ain't sleeping, I'm back at it. Young and restless, Jack Abbott. Been in Vegas, rat packing. Still never spent $1 up at the casino. I still gamble on me though. They underestimate me so I'm a wolf dressing in sheep's clothing. I've been on my way, switching in and out of lanes. Keeping track of what I made.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, welcome back to another live episode of High Risk, High Reward, your sports betting show that's pretty shitty at sports betting. And I don't know if at this point we need to like rebrand Cam. Like, I don't know what we need to do because like the whole premise of the show, like I'm going to derail it almost immediately because I took a nap. I didn't plan accordingly. Renz is out because it's snowing. I don't know what his job is, but he must be doing something with that. So we have the lovely Marissa here. We'll get to her in a second here. But we started this show as like, let's be irresponsible with sports betting. And as we're slowly finding out, that's not a good thing. You can't do that. There's rules and regulations, and people fucking hate that. So now I think, does this make us like the only real sports show like at 10K that's not like focused on a specific sport?
I guess. I mean, I was thinking we were just like the Onion for sports betting. Just no one knows what the fuck we're doing.
Like, so we're not intentionally making up fake shit. We're just literally throwing out fake shit. Like we're unintentionally fucking stupid. Which is so maybe that's it. Maybe that's our new tagline. This one. But if you guys have never seen the show, you guys have never once. Yeah, there we go. If you guys have never once participated, head over to our YouTube right now. You guys can comment. You guys interact along. We'll get you guys posted on the show. We'll talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about as well, too. But starting right off the bat here, we have Cam. I still fuck it up, pointing in the wrong direction. Cam, my usual host here. But as well, we have the newest member of 10,000 Takes. Marissa, how the hell are you doing?
Dude, I'm great. Since I joined 10K, I've been phenomenal. Like, it's super, super awesome. Especially since I love you guys. Like, I've just been like a fan, and all of a sudden I'm like, am I a part of 10K? I am a part of 10K? Like, what? It's awesome.
I was saying you're only like a day into it, I believe as well too. So good
literally
start. If we would have fucked up at this point, then I think I could definitely see how there would have been. I mean. Yeah, we're doing a good job so far. We'll see. Like I said, you got to get through a week and whatnot. You still got to deal with some of the sketchier employees that we have as well too. We don't have any of those, right, Cam? None of them. No, feel free to list them all out.
Not all, Andy. What?
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be rude.
Listen. All right. Well, here's the deal. We can dive in. We're going to start talking about a little bit of sports, a little bit of the layout for today's episode. We're going to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to talk about the Minnesota Wild. And then on top of that, too, we're going to get over a couple of grievances, throw you out our sports bets, and then we're going to wish you guys a happy fucking holidays and get you guys on your way. So, right off the bat, Minnesota Vikings, we need to talk about that game. Like, we don't have to go too far into it because I'm sure it's been hammered into the ground. The greatest comeback in NFL history. Kirk Cousins, not elite according to Pro Football Focus, but pretty goddamn good game and a good one to be at as well, too. Cam, he had to work, could not come to the game and missed out on one of the greatest events I've ever seen. My first Vikings football game, right, as well, just as a heads up for you. Cameron, thoughts on the Minnesota Vikings ultimate comeback against Boss Man's Colts?
I still can't believe that happened. I remember I tweeted it. Boss Man, they were up by they were up by 33. He texted me. He said, "Let's fucking go." I replied with a middle finger, and then after we win, I sent him, "Let's fucking go" back. No response. Didn't talk to me the rest of the day.
he was in the ultimate pain. So I was there. That was, like I said, my first Vikings game. I'm a Vikings fan, but I'm probably the most casual fan in the world. If you guys have seen the show, you know that because of my whole Zadarius Smith being mid-take, I guess is the best way to describe it. I've shit on the Vikings quite a bit and talked about how they're frauds.
You're not one of them.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Are you
No.
you're like one of them in my TikToks. Every time I post on the Vikings, they're all like frauds. How dare you?
Can I say something? We might as well get a little Christmas like Grinch in here.
Okay.
I don't like the Vikings odds to win the Super Bowl or even go very far in playoffs. Because I'm a scumbag. And I think it's
So,
we talk about this factor all the time, right? We're Minnesotans. We are due and we are supposed I'm gonna describe it. In Minnesota, we lose a lot. We suck a lot. That's just kind of how shit works. I don't know how much of that how much that's factoring in to how I feel about this team, or it's the fact that we went down 33 points to nothing to the Indianapolis Colts. Granted, there was a couple errors there off of Jalen Reagor, who I was embarrassed because before the game started, I was like, this is his time. He's going to do it. It's a Trubisky bit all over again. I'm like,
It
Trubisky's
literally
sick.
is horrible.
Trubisky's back. He's going to carry the Steelers. And just
you're a curse. You
I'm
literally.
the worst. I'm a scumbag.
I'm literally so upset that you got to go to that game because my parents have you guys. I don't know if you guys know, but my parents have season tickets to the Vikings. Had them for 25 years, and like we go to a lot of games. Like went to a lot. I've been to a lot of cool games. I was at the Minneapolis Miracle, but the fact that you got to go to that game and I didn't makes me literally want to vomit.
Speaking of wanting to vomit, not even lying, my dog just shit on the floor right next to me. So I am going to have to do the rest of this episode with literal shit right there. And I knew
It's
he was
karma.
gonna shit, but I was like, "Oh, we're
Yeah.
recording, gotta go."
That's what you get for shitting on the Vikings.
The little fucking
It's
asshole.
literally karma.
Yeah, that's
Come
what.
Yeah.
on, man.
I'm not gonna lie though, I am pretty scared for this coming up game. Zane and I are actually going, so I will be at this one. I wasn't at the last one, but I'm scared we're gonna be hungover.
I might throw up on this show.
I really think that's like a good take, Cam, because like a lot of people say, like especially after the Bills game, like there was always that like big win hangover that we had, and like we're not like coming to play every single game. So I'm really scared because you saw the Dallas game, you saw obviously like everything that happened there, and like the Lions, and they're so inconsistent that I don't want to be super happy. But it's like, how do you lose at a whiteout? Like how at home Saturday night? Isn't it night or is it noon?
Oh, it's noon.
It's still noon, which is stupid, by the way.
Good.
It should be night.
Which
Let's be real here.
I would say, I mean, they're wearing purple helmets. I feel like we should have released some sort of a white helmet, like a special white helmet for this.
Was that a fan edit? Like I saw a white helmet.
It
Mhm.
was.
It was, or it was like one of those like the custom order ones where they had like the purple outline on the horn. It would have been sick if they would have just straight up did a white one. That would have been nasty.
Mhm.
Like imagine like all the Jets wear like the chrome green like face mask. Imagine like a white helmet with like that purple. Like I'm sure some TCU probably does something like that or whatever.
But I will say the one thing that like keeps me optimistic is the Giants are frauds. And every quarterback we've lost to is good because Jared Goff is good, and I won't hear otherwise. And Daniel Jones is not him. So
They are indeed very, very bad. But one thing, speaking of like really bad teams, not to transition away, but I don't know if you guys saw, like from a sports betting standpoint, Marissa, not a sports bettor, so this may come as a surprise to you. The Vikings are underdogs versus the Packers coming up here as well
I'm not
too.
surprised.
I
That's
saw
subject
that,
to change,
actually.
I'm sure, and you never know if like we do the rest versus. I hate this. I can never get this right. The rest versus rust bit. Like, do you want to rest your guys for playoffs, or could they go in rusty? It's not rest versus rust. Rust equals rest. What the fuck is the
What are you
saying?
saying?
I
What
don't
is
know what I'm
going
doing.
On what
My
is
brain,
happening?
there's shit on the floor. I just woke up. I don't know what's going on. I'm in fucking misery right now. I'm about to throw up any second now because I need to go pick it up, but I can't. I specifically said, hey, I don't want a dog because I don't want to pick up shit. Now I'm picking up shit in the middle of my fucking show.
You could have a dog
misery.
like mine. Look at my dog right now.
Seems like a
Well,
great
wait,
dog.
what's with the fingers? I always hate how StreamYard does that. I never know which way my fingers go. Look at her. She's just chilling while I'm doing a podcast. Come on.
Bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I'm not surprised that we're underdogs though. It's just
Mhm.
fucking media having the Packers cranks in their mouth again. That's what happens.
No
It-
surprise.
it's so stupid to me because it's like it's like week in and week out. Like it's just the same thing. Like we're proving ourselves. Like yeah, we've had some fumbles and we've had some bad stuff, but like we're proving ourselves to be a good team, and the media is literally like, y'all suck, like the PFF thing and like everything else. It's like they're like, no, you're still fraud. It's like what?
It's Sam, you fucking clown.
And then-
Sean.
Then the NFL Twitter account tweeting that Kirk Cousins had 2 touchdowns. That's not true at all.
It's like,
So,
what?
Like, yeah, yo, this is your league, right? You know that.
Yeah.
it's not like it's us fucking that up. It's yeah, you guys, it's your shit. Like clean it up. But like I think that's one thing we can kind of like transition a little bit into the grievances aspect of the show. We are going to make this relatively a quicker show as well too. Like I said, it's the holidays. We got shit to do. The Wild play at 9:30 as well. We'll talk about the Wild after this, but I think we need to dive into our grievances. Cam, holiday grievances. What do you got, buddy?
This one, I'm kind of hesitant to say because they are a friend of the bit. I mean, the Wild are a friend of the bit, but it's the Hockey Lodge. I'm very upset. Remember that Reeves jersey I ordered?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone saw it. It was all over Twitter.
Yeah. So when I went on there, paid for 2-day shipping. It was on the fucking website. It said 2-day shipping. Still don't have it. I emailed them, didn't get anything. Called them 5 times, nothing. Finally got through to them yesterday. They're like, "Oh yeah, all of our jerseys are about 6 to 8 weeks right now."
And they didn't say,
What?
like, they haven't had that posted anywhere.
Yeah. And I was like, "Well, it says 2-day shipping, and you should probably post that." He's like, "Yeah, we'll go change that right now." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Thanks."
Oh, that doesn't help.
Nice.
No.
I want my jersey now, not in 8
Yeah.
weeks.
Now, I used to work for the Hockey Lodge, and what I can tell you is that they're the biggest pieces of shit in the world. That's like the
Yep,
only way to describe it. I love a lot of the people there. I did get really drunk at a Christmas party, embarrassed myself, and then quit like a couple days later. But it was one of those things where I was just like, so what they do is they put in a lot of things in place, and then like just like you said, they don't fucking tell anybody anything, and then just like, no, deal with it. It was one of the more fun jobs because like I could straight up tell people like, nah, we're not doing that for you. Like if they wanted to do like a return on a sweatshirt that they've clearly worn, like any other retailer, like, yeah, we'll just take it back. We're like, no, we're not doing that
No,
shit. Which was
we're the Hockey Lodge.
amazing, by
Get
the
out of
way.
here.
I love that stuff. But yeah, I don't blame you. The Hockey Lodge has always been kind of a dumpster fire of sorts as well too. So don't blame you. Follow the old Twitter machine. This is my favorite podcast. This is my favorite podcast about doggos. Man, if you want to come pick up my shit from me, that'd be great. Okay, I'd really appreciate that. Let's start there. Marissa, we'll dive in here. Oh, we got to pump some tires as well too. We got I don't know, Cam, you can confirm or deny this one. We got the audio engineer of the 10K songs. I'm assuming you were part of the Mary Kirkmiss song, banger. Over on YouTube right now. You can comment along. You could be on the show. But once you're done with that, listen to the Mary Kirkmiss song. It's all over the news. It's all already. I literally have been getting messages all day, like, "Hey, is that 10K on the news? Channel 4 or whatever was just on." I got a message today, like as soon as I woke up from my nap, and yeah, we were on TV again as well too. Huge shit.
Yes.
He was there when I had my first studio session spitting bars for Thick Boy Summer.
Thick Boy Summer, what a classic. We gotta, I mean, look how much we've grown as well too. Like we went from Thick Boy Summer to on TV or on the news, a suitable song to play anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's not even like the first time you guys have been on the news. Like, didn't Jack get on the news for that like golfing thing?
Yeah.
Yep. And when you like tried to outdrive somebody, and then we've been on for, I mean, technically we were on ESPN for the Cup Snack, not a big deal. So we've been on quite a few times, I suppose, but grievances. I'm sorry, I got lost in track. There's what we learned. Yeah, Hockey Lodge's ass cheeks. Marissa, your grievance. What do you got?
My grievance isn't really like sports related, but just the fact that Hy-Vee is a zoo. I went to Hy-Vee yesterday, right before a snowstorm, right before Christmas, and let me tell you what, I've never said, "Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, I didn't see you there." Like, oh my man, dude, that is something I will never do again. And let me tell you, I had no food in my apartment. Like, I've been living like partially in Fairmont, and I've had no food in my apartment, so it was like a must. And I got the most junk food and just got the hell out of Dodge. It was horrible. That's my grievance, is like, people, let's not wait until the last second, including me, because I was one of them, to like get food, because I'm not even kidding you, it looked like the apocalypse in there. There was like shelves empty everywhere.
I went Christmas shopping before we recorded this, and I quite literally want to die right now.
That's what I'm saying. See?
2 points to this. You may get canceled for like shaming Hy-Vee, by the way, for throwing it on your grievance when you're the one that went out like an asshole.
I literally did it. Like, this is what I do every time. I'm always like, this is stupid. oh my God, Hy-Vee. And then I'm like me willingly driving to Hy-Vee in a snowstorm going, happy.
My wife literally right now is at Target and is just like, do you want to come with? I was like, I got to record, and B, no, I absolutely do not want to go to Target.
Never.
At all. Like it's late shopping. There's nothing worse than that, but I'm the biggest procrastinator in the world. I think I still got to get like 3 or 4 more gifts, and I think it's 2 days I got to give them away. Like I'm fucked. I'm just terrible. But speaking of like grievances and terrible people, my grievance list is myself. I was debating on telling this story.
I'm not gonna
let me hear it.
No. Yeah, that's true. You're new to this. Cam is usually on my grievance list. Renz will eventually make his way on there. I'm putting myself, and I even debated on telling this story because I'm not necessarily proud of this. My daughter had a orchestra concert right at a school.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are not parents, you guys do not have a 12-year-old. If you guys go to orchestra concerts, they are the worst goddamn thing to ever be at. They're so boring. My daughter loved her to death, and she knows it. She's just like, yeah, it's whatever. So we go there, right? There's a bunch of tweens sitting right behind me, loud as shit. I'm already not enjoying myself because it's just like, this isn't fun. But I'm like, hey, I'm supporting my daughter. I'm gonna pay attention and whatnot. And these kids are loud as shit right behind me. No parents with them whatsoever. I'm gonna cut to the chase here. So the entire concert going into it. Next thing you know, I get kicked in the back, and I ignore it because I'm just like, whatever. It was an accident, no big deal. I get kicked in the back the second time. I turn around and I look at these kids. I go fuck yourself. And then turn back around and enjoy the concert. And the kids were in shell shock. I told 3 tweens to go fuck themselves. Grievance, me. I'm a bad person. I'm not proud of it. I got kicked twice. I was already upset because they wouldn't shut the hell up during my daughter's concert. But
go fuck yourself.
I was torn. I was like, I shouldn't tell this story but whatever. Like I said, not proud of it. I bad person entirely. But I got kicked by a tween? Nah. Gloves off. Straight up.
Go fuck yourself.
Straight up, go fuck yourself.
Your life is falling apart. You got shit on the ground. You're telling kids to fuck themselves.
Yeah, literally. Come on.
Dang, because this episode is terrible. My Christmas is ruined. Thank God I have this delicious, unsponsored Michelob Golden Light to get me through the rest of this shit smell. And
why don't they just sponsor you guys already? I mean, they did, didn't they just do Jack's tweet? Like, they, basically,
we still talk to him. Yeah.
So I feel like it's just do it already. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this waiting game of on and off. Like, just sponsor them.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
I mean,
what do you mean?
Please. Yeah. Come on.
Me.
I'll say they were pumping my tires for being a beer league champion. Did win a trophy. Not a big deal. It's whatever. But speaking of hockey, we can kind of go into your Minnesota Wild. But I think first what I want to talk to you guys about is Better Edge. Better Edge is the safe sports betting platform within Minnesota. It does not treat it, since sports betting is obviously illegal in Minnesota because we don't have our shit together. What it does is it treats it as if it's a head-to-head. If I want to take Cam on in a bet and win like I usually do compared to Cam, I can challenge him. But most importantly, I can use code 10K at Better Edge right now and get $20 for free. Marissa, let's get you into sports betting. Why not? We have a promo code. Go to the website. Code 10K, $20 in your account. You can play around. We'll teach you the ways. Maybe don't listen to our picks, but we'll teach you the ways, and you can make your own money off of that one. Completely legal, completely free, no fees. Cam, what do you think about no fucking fees?
It's the best.
Good input. We love that.
It's the best. It's just the best.
What am I supposed to do?
No fees be good. I like monies. Thanks, Cam. That's an ad read for Better Edge. There you go. Minnesota Wild talk as well, too. We have Marissa as well as myself and Cam, the hockey guy. As we've been following along, the Minnesota Wild take on the San Jose Sharks tonight at 9:30 p.m. And these night games suck. I told our group chat, in the Wild Takes group chat, I'm like, hey, I'm going to record Wild Hanger. I need to bring it back. I need to do it. If I force myself to do a 9 o'clock game, I will be in the swing of things, and the 7 o'clock games won't be so bad. I fell asleep after the first period. I was just like, I can't do it. I'm old and miserable, and I can't watch hockey that late. I just can't. California needs to be thrown into the ocean. Let it sink.
The only good thing about these late starts is that I get to abuse Jack before, so we post on our Twitter. I don't know how
Nice.
you say
That is a big plus. Yes.
Unbelievable bits. If you have not seen those as well, too, make sure you head on over to the Twitter account. Make sure you head over to a lot of our socials as well, too. You can see in there that Cam slaps Jack. Jack did a snow angel, snow in his face. I mean, there's been a ton of stuff. We're gonna step it up. The taser is eventually gonna have to come out eventually, right, Cam?
The taser?
I don't have one.
How
of
did
them.
we jump from snow to taser?
I mean, to be
Just got
fair,
tased in Buffalo.
yeah, to be fair, Jake Cousins grittied into a taser. Like it's. I mean, we're slowly. I remember this was brought up.
Did I
think
miss that? Did I miss that episode?
It was in Buffalo.
Yeah, it was on
But-
Twitter.
I was gonna say, I think we're slowly transitioning into like a jackass of sorts as well, because we have obviously our fantasy football paintball gauntlet coming up, which Cam is an idiot and didn't disavow his own homies, is now in there.
I ride for my guys. I don't know what you want me to say.
Marissa's side of things, the wild takes portion, is in there as well too. I disavowed, not a part of it. They can run their own gauntlet. I'm out.
Oh, so
this
I think it's so stupid because I gotta do it. Like if
I
it
didn't
was
say
up to
you
me.
have to do it.
Okay, good.
If you want to
I'm
be a
s-
team player, you'll do it.
You
I'm
have
not saying you should do it. I want to be very, very clear. I'm not telling you should do it. But if you don't do it, you're not a team player. That's
See, the
just what
thing
I'm saying.
about this is if I was on the fantasy for Wild Takes when it first started, we would be winning. Because I'm
Ooh.
good at fantasy, and they all suck.
Okay.
Just saying.
The team is
Well,
abysmal.
Let us see for
So,
next year. I'm already working on new punishments for us to vote on as well too. I am incredibly excited for that. But the good news is that at least like your team is coming up against, or the Wild Takes team is coming up against the Has-Beens, who they are not playing Jalen Hurts. What's his face? Kyler Murray is out for Arizona, so their top wide receiver has nobody. It's Hollywood Brown has nobody to throw him the ball. It's
Beautiful.
crazy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I think Has-Beens is in a tough spot right now. It's not looking very good for them, which means that you guys will probably coast out of there, not have to worry about it. And we'll probably see a State of Skull versus a Has-Beens finale, if I had to guess on it. But anyways, Minnesota Wild. We're talking about that. Let's talk about the hottest man on the Minnesota Wild roster, which is Dewar.
Connor Dewar, my Dewey too, baby.
Break it down. Great goal last night. He did miss an empty netter. Not a big deal. But he did miss an empty netter. Let's talk about Connor Dewar. He's looking pretty good for a guy who was on the fence for this Wild roster team. About like people weren't quite sure if he belonged here or not, but he's playing out of his mind. And I don't know how much of it is Revo. I want your opinion on
it's
that
all
one.
Revo.
It's hard because like you have to look at it like when Revo came in, like Cam said, like it's all Revo. When he came in, like we've been playing phenomenally, like absolutely absurdly good. But also Connor Dewey is the shorthanded king. Let's not forget this. Like he's just stepped up, and also he's hot, so I think that helps. I don't know. Like I'm trying my best. Like my friend, when I said that, he's like, "You're nuts. You're crazy." I said, "I'm strategic. Listen. Marcus Foligno, married, has a kid, has a couple kids. You know, all these people are married. Connor Dewar does not, and that means I shoot my shot, it could go in. Just saying.
There's always a chance. I guess.
I mean, and there's always a chance, right? There's always a chance.
I feel
Does
like
he
you
know
have
who
to-
I am? Absolutely not. Will he? I don't know.
I feel like that's a sign of low self-esteem. It's like, well, why shoot high if they're wait? Hold on. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say
the
is
dog
like,
poop's getting to him.
there's that. Yeah, I'm fucked. Like it's so. Oh god. And I was trying to be cute and cuddle me. My brain is fried. Like if you're like, don't go for the hot ones because there's like you're basically saying if there's a
Strategic.
goalie in net, why shoot the puck? Is what you're saying.
I mean, honestly though, like, yeah, there's a lot of other hot guys, but like Connor Dewar's my age. I don't know if he's single. I would assume he's single. But I don't think he has social media, which really sucks. I've tried to figure that out. So how like social media's my jam. So how do I
You
get
could do
there,
it
you know what I
enough
mean?
for him, I suppose. I guess that's the big thing there. But Cameron, big piece here. Ryan Reeves, great acquisition to the team. I remember specifically, I said, all of you dorks who are saying that they hate Ryan Reeves are going to love him in a few weeks. And sure as shit, this Wild team is buzzing with Revo. Your thoughts?
Ryan Reeves is love. Ryan Reeves is life. I don't know. I've never liked a hockey player as much as I like him. I don't know what it is, but
He's so
a
much
fucking
fucking
beast.
fun to watch. And I think it's only going to get better as we start to get into positions where playoffs become a very real possibility, or as we start to get closer to the point where we have to play in those like tough, hard fought games. You're going to see Revo emerge, and you're going to see him shine as if he hasn't already. That massive hit
Oh,
in the
God,
Detroit
beautiful.
game. Oh my god! And the amount of people that are like, "Oh, it's dirty." Shut the fuck up! It's hockey.
It's
Shut up.
funny. Like I hated him when he was not on our team. He is literally Pat Bev.
Which
it's the perfect comparison.
Which
He's
he'd be
literally
saving the
Pat Bev.
Timberwolves right now. That's for sure. If
I
we had
Pat
him.
Bev back.
But the thing is, like, so I'm not a guy who ever hates hockey players. I always respect games. Like, it's the same thing. It's the Matty Tkachuk bit. Matty Tkachuk might be my favorite player in the NHL. Like, straight up, the way he plays, I fucking love. I think he's a scumbag, and I love it. Anytime you have those scumbag players, you want them on your team. It's the same. Like, my favorite player growing up, Darcy Tucker from the Toronto Maple Leafs. I wanted to play like him because everyone hated his fucking guts. I wanted to be that villain, and I try to play that with 10K a little bit as well, too. But I love those players. I don't see. I guess the point I'm trying to make is I can't grasp how people can genuinely hate a player. Like the whole Tom Wilson thing. Like he's never going to end up on our team just because like he's paid a lot of money. But he's hot as shit too. By the way, gets paid a lot of money. He does a lot of like relatively dirty things. But even dirty players, who cares? Like it doesn't bother me. I don't think I've ever actually genuinely hated a player. Like I want to get behind the mindset of how that's possible.
I feel like it's just people like there's so much hate like in this culture, like, and not to get like all philosophical or whatever the hell, but like I just feel like people like hide behind their screens and then they look and they're like, I hate you, you suck, blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, making millions, getting bitches, better than you. That's probably why you hate him. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
put it on a t-shirt.
That's probably what. Put it on a t-shirt.
Print that out. 10,000 takes logo with that slogan right underneath it. That's the new shirt. Lock it in.
Lock it in, baby.
Aaron Rodgers, I hate him. That's about it, though.
That's true. I do.
Even then, though, it's. I mean, look at the Brett Favre bit. Not saying that would happen. Imagine if Rodgers did end up coming here. Holy shit!
My God.
No,
I don't think I would. No, I mean, no. I don't think I would. Like, Cam, would you like that?
No, I fucking hate him.
I think it's more or less like. Obviously, I hate Aaron Rodgers, but like all of his other crap he pulls with like the whole like the vid and the vaccine and the whole other like political BS he pulled makes me want to like vomit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that. He's a douchebag. He doesn't talk to his fucking family. His haircut looks like he got in a fight with a weed whip. Like, I hate him.
But like, it's the Brett Favre bit, right? Like Brett Favre, we didn't like him either, and sure shit, he comes here and takes us to the championship or NFC championship.
This is
like,
true.
And now he commits white collar crimes.
Yeah, scumbag. Market. I told a bunch of tweens to go fuck themselves. I never like defrauded.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So Brett Favre worse than me. Put it out there. Brett Favre much worse than me. But. From here, I guess, I mean, we don't have to dive into Minnesota Wild too much. They are absolutely buzzing. We did have Billy G on It's a Bit as well, too. Unbelievable interview. One of the best questions I think I saw was they were asking him what does it feel or what do you say to the people who say that Minnesota Wild are mid? Which to me, I'm like, I'm old. I'm like, I don't know what mid means. And Billy G had the exact same reaction. He's like, what the fuck is that? And I love how down to earth. There's no GM more down to earth than Bill Guerin. Just like, he'll straight up be like, I don't give a shit. That was his actual response. He's just like, I don't give a shit. I fucking love that. I think he's so fucking funny. Like how many GMs or how many like upper NHL like personnel are going to come to a show and just be like, nah, fuck it. They're just like the most calm. Like he doesn't have to do that shit for us, but he does it because he loves it. He thinks it's fun. I love Billy G. You're the best. I'm glad I have you tattooed on my body. I'm glad you're in my backdrop.
You have him tattooed on your body?
I have a quote. You'll have to go check out the 10,000 Takes YouTube where you can like this stream as well, too. Watch the ads. But we did a video where I tricked Bill Guerin into designing a tattoo for me without him actually knowing it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go watch that on the YouTube.
Yes. But so from here, I think we can kind of wrap up the show here. We'll give out our NFL picks here. Basically what it is Cam, you will throw out a first pick. I'll throw a second pick. And then we'll go back and forth, throw out our 3 picks, and we'll keep track of those for the end score here. So starting off, I'm going to go first because I don't think I've gone first yet, just to be straight honest with you. And one of the more shocking ones that I think I saw on the Better Edge app, which by the way, you can over Better Edge right now. Use code 10K for $20 for free. Miami Dolphins, for whatever reason, are listed out at plus 170 against the Green Bay Packers, which at home, which I don't understand. I don't know if there's something that I don't know or something that's not talked about. But
not a sponsor, but DraftKings has them at minus 190 right now. So I think that might just be the perks of better edge. You can take advantage of the market.
Yeah, plus 170 right now. Miami Dolphins straight money line to win outright against the Green Bay Packers at home. And I tried looking it up. I was like, why is this line this? And the only thing I can see is it's like the weather's going to be 40 degrees. Okay, and it might rain.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, Miami Dolphins plus 170 lock. I don't get it, but that's what I'm taking.
My first pick is Bengals -3 over the Patriots. Bengals are back. Joe Shiesty is back. The Patriots fucking suck, and they find ways to lose games, and they throw backwards laterals. That's the worst play I've ever seen. So I feel like -3 is probably my lock of the week.
That was on my list. I'm not even lying to you. I'm looking at it right now. I did have that as well too. Joe Burr is hot as shit, and he's a stud. The Bengals are just a threat. It's I do think the New England Patriots are frauds. Like straight up, I think they're frauds as well too. My second pick. Oh no, it's your pick. I'm sorry, we snake drafted you.
Ooh, that's right. I have Chargers -4.5 versus the Colts. There's no way the Colts can recover from what the fuck they just did. And now that I saw that they have the 6th draft pick right now, Jim Irsay is just telling them to tank. They're tanking for Bryce Young. So
okay. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Not bad. My second pick, I'm actually going to go Eagles +5 against Dallas Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are frauds. I do. I honestly think they're frauds. It's paying out at +101 as well, too. I think that they can keep it within 5, potentially. And as well, my last pick, I'm actually going Eagles money line as well, too. That's paying out +250. I think they can win outright. And on top of that, too, I think they can make it a close game if for whatever reason.
I had that because of Minshew Mania, fellow member of Mullet Mafia.
Right.
I have to ride with him.
Let's ride. Uncle Rico sucking that. Well, on top of that, too, I kind of want to be like, as goofy as this sounds, I hate Philadelphia. I hate the city of Philadelphia. I think they're all scumbags. I think they all suck. But there was somebody that I don't remember who. Somebody had even said that as well, that they believe that the Eagles could win with Minshew. Like they don't need Hurts. Hurts isn't that great of a quarterback. I kind of want them to win with Minshew. It's just feed that fire. Let that keep going. Keep burning. Why not? So, yeah, I'm taking double Eagles bets on top of my other one.
My last one is Bills versus Bears over 40. The Bears fucking stink. The Bills might score over 40 themselves. And even if they don't, Fields is good for like a drive or two a game. So I feel like that's a lock. 40 seemed very low to me.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, kind of want to touch it. But
this is the time of the year where you can just take advantage of shitty lines. It
100%.
doesn't make any sense.
100%. All right, Marissa, send us out. Let us know where we can find you. Let us know what you got going on as well, too. And most importantly, welcome to 10,000 Takes.
Yeah, this is my Twitter handle, TikTok handle. Also follow Wild Takes 10K on TikTok. It's really low right now, so please like, because I swear to God, if we don't get more likes, I know I just started, but I'm not used to this. But yeah, follow my stuff, and then Instagram is Voss11 for pictures that are Instagrammy and cute.
Bam, love it. Hey,
wow, dude,
that was a lot. Maybe he can smell the shit.
She has the bark. She's got the bark collar on. She barked and it scared the piss out of her.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of High Risk, High Reward. We want to say happy holidays. We want to make sure you guys enjoy. I don't know. Are we doing an episode next week? We'll find out. If not, Happy New Year. We'll figure it out. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Marlon 2000 Takes. We got Cam. We got Boss. You guys have yourselves a great day.